decorated veteran, a criminal report, and a telephone call from South Wales Police that he believes could change everything. For years, people who raised concerns about the old in the old armies during the COVID-19, well, they were deemed stupid. They were ridiculed. They were ridiculed, dismissed, and censored, or simply told that there was nothing to investigate. But Dale Vincent, a former corporal in the Royal Welsh Fusiliers, refused to walk away. Alongside a determined team, he submitted expert reports and sworn evidence containing serious allegations about the mRNA technology and its potential effects on the human body. And then came the call that Dale had been waiting for. According to Dale, South Wales Police contacted him personally, thanked him for bringing the evidence to their attention, and confirmed that people who believe they have been affected by this to come forward. That claim alone raises enormous questions. What evidence was handed over? How far had the report already travelled? What did the police tell him during this private conversation? And what does it now mean for those who believe that their health has now deteriorated since the rollout? This isn't a story about standing on the sidelines. It's about persistence, courage, and ordinary people refusing to be silenced, especially when the stakes couldn't be higher. And Dale believes that the pressure is now finally beginning to tell. And at the moment that many people thought would never arrive, is now potentially upon us. So listen carefully to what follows, because if his account is correct, which I have a strong suspicion it is, a door has just been opened. And once people begin walking through it, closing it again may prove impossible. So, may I introduce you to the legend that is Dale Vincent. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Good day, sirs, moms, ladies and gentlemen. I have some breaking news for you. Yesterday, South Wales Police contacted me. I am Dale Vincent, a decorated corporal in the Royal Welsh Fusiliers. Yesterday, South Wales Police rang me up and congratulated me on my bravery and thanked me for bringing the poisonous, obnoxious substance to their attention. So a couple of days ago, me and a couple of friends, we submitted the cardiotoxic report of Pascal Najadi. Now, this was done by a Professor Sucharit Bhakdi. Professor Dr. Sucharit Bhakdi. He has confirmed that the mRNA technology meets criteria for a biological weapon as per the affidavit of Dr. Francis Boyle. So, South Wales Police have officially opened the floodgates, sirs, moms. If you know anybody that's potentially been affected by the COVID-19 injection, then you can ring up 101, ask to be transferred to South Wales Police, and under the crime reference number 26000 47716, you can claim as a victim of these biological weapons. Now, for those of you that are hearing this for the first time, well, you're definitely not hearing this for the first time. However, for those of you that are hearing this and you are still unable to digest it, please, sirs, moms, just rest assured there are protocols that you can take to stop the spike protein replicating from within the immune system. When we have the mRNA injections, what it does is it tricks the cell to replicate in a spike protein. Now, that is a neurotoxin and cardiotoxic. It is super unhealthy for us, for our immune systems to be producing these spike proteins. Now, there are protocols that you can take. Rick Simpson claims that RSO will build the immune system. You can get RSO prescribed here in the United Kingdom, sirs, moms. Just has to be done privately, okay? It is very cheap. RSO is very cheap when you get it on prescription. Dr. Andrew Sell's thesis on vitamin C He claims that it can strengthen the immune system. Dr. Peter McCullen has protocols. Nanocanye, curcumin and bromelain. Now, I'm not going to make this presentation on protocols, okay? Please, sirs, ma'ams, do the due diligence and start repairing your immune systems. It is very important. This content is about submitting criminal reports to South Wales Police. Now, me and a team of people, we successfully submitted the affidavit to Dr Francis Boyle to Sergeant Jones 6743 on the 13th of February 2026. Sergeant Jones gave us the crime reference number 260047716, and then on the 3rd of March of this year, they escalated it to the Metropolitan Police. Now, sirs, ma'ams, yesterday, South Wales Police rang me up, congratulated me, and asked me to ask you if you know of any victims. It is a very simple process. Sirs, ma'ams, please remain professional, okay? Not every police officer in the world is a crook. Obviously, the gentleman, Evans, that rang me yesterday, I thanked him for his service. He's an absolutely outstanding policeman. And I thank all of the soldiers and the law enforcement agencies that do abide by the law. I thank you. I congratulate you. You know, we need you now more than ever. So please, sirs, ma'ams, remain optimistic, remain professional, sorry. Not every corporate in the world is bent, obviously, okay? Ring up 101, get around your family members. If they have been deteriorating since the rollout of the mRNA technology, 260047716, you can now log your complaint to South Wales Police for the first time in half a decade. So I thank you all. I mean, you know, the list is too big to thank. You know who you are, digital warriors, okay? You know, this platform now is reaching millions weekly. Being the most censored man in Wales, it's an amazing time to be alive. So please, sirs, ma'ams, let's continue applying pressure to these criminals, okay? I honestly believe the military have already stepped in now. For a policeman to ring me up and have that conversation that we had yesterday, they know. They know what's coming. Nothing can stop what's coming, okay? So let's continue applying the pressure, and thank you all ever so much for your love and support thus far, troops. I mean, this is the floodgates. This is a very exciting time to be alive. So South Wales Police are going to be very busy, okay? We always knew this day was going to come. So thank you all, sirs, ma'ams. Big love. Out.